Yeah, Guns N' Roses starting off our 6 a.m. show. I listened to that song, I think, when we were in high school, like coming out onto the ice rink to get us all pumped up.
Do you want to age yourself and give us a year?
Oh, no? Decades ago. But nonetheless, the song is getting us all pumped up because we got a lot of fun sports things happening here today.
Yeah, good morning to you. Let's get right to our top story. We begin with this. The heat wave has prompted a statewide flex alert to be issued for today. People are being asked to conserve power to lessen demand on the power grid and avoid any unplanned outages.
Yeah, the flex alert will start at 5 p.m. and it ends at 10 p.m. And there are steps you can take to help. Turn off any lights not in use. Use major appliances before 5 or after 10 and set your thermostat to 78 degrees or higher. Netta has a check on your forecast for anyone that is going out to those sports. Lots of water. Hydrate, right?
Hydrate now. Yes, start chugging it. Yesterday afternoon, we were, hanging at the playground as we do, and Roya just wanted ice water nonstop. She was very warm. All the kids had rosy cheeks. Definitely take those precautions. Oh, excuse me, Gulliver. I was standing in your way. I didn't know you were here. Popping up right there behind me. Also, that fog, as you see right there behind me, right over Del Mar. This is not a technical term, but I just love that our weather service here locally used this squashed. That's how they're describing our marine layer this morning. That high pressure, that heat dome, bringing on those hot temperatures, squashing our clouds, and that's why we have dense fog in a lot of spots along the coast, but even inland. You see it in this live camera, too, from San Miguel. It will be hotter than yesterday. Widespread 90s in our forecast. I'll let you know when that relief will finally get here. Jenny.
So we've got a couple crashes out on the roads, plus those foggy conditions aren't really helping, huh? Crash here westbound side of the 8 at Sunset Cliffs. Cruiser on the scene blocking one lane. I don't see any major backups, no updates on anyone being hurt in that crash. Let's go over to the east on the 15. So traveling westbound at the 8, follow west on the 8 at the 15. One lane blocked because of a crash, but your travel times here, 15, 805, 52. Nice and calm, still kind of early, right? Coronado Bridge, already the entire thing has some volume. So you're down to, I would say, about 30 miles an hour. It's not bad. The rest of your travel times to the south are okay. We go up to the north where we're kind of inundated with the fog here, especially along the coast. Parts of the 78 impacted as well. Currently crash-free, but already at 6:02, I'm seeing delays develop on that westbound 78 and that southbound 15. Eric.
Jenny, thank you. We are expecting to get some clarity today on if masks will be required at work. Cal OSHA will vote on updating mask guidelines later this morning. They could decide to let vaccinated workers ditch their masks in most work settings. If the board votes to adopt new guidelines, Governor Newsom says he'll sign an executive order allowing them to take effect immediately.
And there is nothing like home sweet home. Take me out to the ball game. For the first time in more than a year, yes, the Padres will play in front of a full capacity crowd. What are we talking about, 40,000?
40 to 42,000 people. And yeah, the team really needs that crowd to get them pumped because they're, 6 games behind first place now. News 8's Evan Ronnie joining us live at Petco Park with a closer look here. You got your pinstripes on. You're in the ball field now.
In the ball field, that's right. I got my. I mean, you could confuse me for a player, really.
Right.
Yes.
Are we there? So, yeah, I mean, hey, it's still a little foggy out here this morning. We're just under 12 hours away from the first pitch being thrown out here at Petco Park with the possibility of a full capacity stadium. Just over 40,000 fans could be in the stands today. It's going to be an exciting game against the Cincinnati Reds. Things are just starting to get kind of prepared for a lot of those exciting things going on here today. So, again, it's going to look a little bit different than maybe what you're used to. A couple of the main things to keep in mind. Changes that you'll see. For increased safety, there will be no vendors walking the aisles selling beer, peanuts, or popcorn. Instead, you're asked to use the MLB app to order food and drinks. The plus side, though, you won't be waiting in any long lines. You, of course, can get a text and find out when your order is ready to go pick up. Puesto and Grand Old Barbecue are among the local favorites who have opened outposts in the 2021 season. Starting pitcher on the mound, Joe Musgrove. He threw out that first no-hitter in Padres history. Remember, a lot of people will be back in the East Village tonight, so if you are planning to be here for that opening of the game, that first pitch, well, keep in mind you probably want to get here a little bit early. There are going to be a lot of people out here. The trolleys will be running every 7 to 15 minutes. That is a new change that they're making because of today's game. So MTS is reminding people they have free parking at dozens of the trolley stations around downtown especially, and around just the area in general, where you can get free parking, take the trolley over, not have to worry about paying for parking or about driving yourself if you're living close to one of those trolley stations. So it's going to be a really exciting game today. We've got those changes coming about. We're also going to be talking to one of the vendors who, many of the vendors just around the East Village and around the downtown area have commented on what a big deal this is to have 40,000 people back in the downtown area, in the East Village, going to restaurants, going to breweries, all that kind of stuff. Finally, really bringing that revenue back into a lot of our local, small, family-owned businesses around San Diego. So this is a big, big step for a lot of the businesses here, and it also just feels good. This is my first time in Petco Park, being able to actually walk around here. I moved here less than a year ago, so it is kind of cool to be in here and just to kind of explore. My photographer Julio kind of walking me through the legacy of this ballpark. So it's going to be a big one, and the energy in the stadium just less than 12 hours from now going to be palpable, guys.
Yep, that's one of the best shots right there. All right, thanks, Evan. San Diego will be in the international spotlight on the golf course as well. More than 150 of the world's best golfers are here in town for the U.S. Open.
And today is the opening round. Our News 8's golf guru, Chris Groh, is live at Torrey Pines Golf Course. Yes, Chris, it said that in the prompt. Who put that in the prompt? You put that, okay.
Yeah,
good morning to you, Chris. It's about to start in about, like 40 minutes from now?
It's 6:45. We've got the first tee times both on the first and the 10th tee. We're doing split tee times because we have 156 of the best players in the world, 7 of them amateurs, all qualifying for our U.S. Open. And you can see some of those first tee times here on the range warming up. It took a little bit of a trip here for us to get here, but not nearly the trip that some of these players took in order to try to achieve their dream here to win a major championship here at Torrey Pines. But Torrey Pines, as we all know, we have well documented these past couple of days, home course for Phil Mickelson, as I called him, Batman, and of course Xander Schauffele, our Robin. So let's listen in as Xander Schauffele spoke to the press just before he teed off today.
It's really cool. I mean, to sum it up, I was walking on the first fairway today with my dad, and we were joking about how 6 or 7 years ago when they announced the site here on TV, my dad and I were sitting on the couch, and we're like, hey, we need to do whatever we can to get into this tournament. And so here we are, sitting here trying to win the thing. So maybe I didn't set lofty enough goals 7 years ago, but they're definitely lofty enough now.
Climbing the leaderboard, he's at 13.
Guys, take a little bit of time there to dissect what he just said. 5 or 6 years ago, he was trying to figure out how to qualify for the U.S. Open. Think about that. Someone of his stature here in the golf world having to worry about that. That's just how difficult and really just so hard it is, this game, because you can go, as he is, someone who's young, obviously trying to get to that status that he is now, but then you see a lot of guys like Phil Mickelson who got an exemption to play into the U.S. Open before winning the PGA Championship at age 50. So again, that just speaks to how difficult not only it is to qualify, but also to claim the victory here at Torrey Pines for this 121st U.S. Open. We've got a lot of guys here in contention, 156 of them, and any one of them right now, as it stands, has a chance to win. Eric and Stella?
They've been preparing years for this.
Yes, it's going to be exciting. Chris,
Thanks,
thank
Chris.
you. And you can see that fog behind Chris. It's still going to be a warm day out there today. A lot of people will be outdoors. So Netta is tracking our forecast. Good morning.
I am in awe. How in the world did they play with that fog right there? I mean, you can't see that fairway that we learned about. So there you go. That very difficult course, and they will be out there. Here's a look right now from the inn in La Jolla, and you can see across the ocean right now, the marine layers there. It has moved its way inland over Torrey Pines Golf Course, which of course is in La Jolla as well. Those conditions are rough. I mean, foggy to start, and then look at this. It's going to get hot by noon. Low 80s for the afternoon. So that's the forecast for the U.S. Open through the noon hour. They're starting out there now. 6:45 was the official start time. So it'll at least feel comfortable temperature-wise. But yeah, that fog is not easy. Here's a look right now what you'll be driving through if you are headed that direction. Visibility about 1 mile in places like La Jolla. Kearney Mesa 2, Otay Mesa. It's down to less than a mile. Same with Carlsbad, as you see, but Fallbrook at 0 visibility. So please take your time. Temperatures are 63 in Escondido right now, 59 in Fallbrook under those foggy skies, 62 in Chula Vista. Wind speeds, hey, at least wind will not be a factor necessarily in that golf game. We have barely a breeze along the golf course and throughout the inland areas. But this afternoon, those winds will pick up by 3, 4 o'clock. We're looking at an increase in fire risk because of the way these winds are going to pick up, especially on the eastern slopes of our mountains where vegetation is super dry and humidity levels are also dry. Afternoon highs look like this: upper 70s downtown, Ramona mid 90s, Borrego 116. We are still way above average in the middle of this heat wave that's going to last through the weekend. I'll let you know all about that relief insight coming up. Jenny.